Hello everyone, I am your new streamer Anastasia Quinn and today we will discuss about the Gate Launchpool project RLS trading competition that Gate has to be launched. The trading competition claim up to 260 USDT airdrops per users. So how you can join it? Gate has now launched the RLS trading challenge. New users can enjoy a welcome airdrop and all participants in the trading challenge can claim an airdrop of up to 260 USDT per person. Rewards are limited, distributed on a first come first served basis until all are claimed. So here is the join now button. You can join through this button. Event period is December 2, 2025 6 UTC to December 12, 2025 16 UTC. So everyone, here you can see how to participate. Step 1 is login and click the participate now button, which is considered successful registration for the event. The next step is the next step is complete the corresponding tasks below to claim RLS airdrop rewards. Here is the new user special. New user debit claim an exclusive 5 USDT airdrop. During the event, newly registered users who complete their first spot trade selecting the RLS USDT spot trading pair with a first spot trading volume reaching 50 USDT will receive an RLS airdrop reward equivalent to 5 USDT. The number of rewards is limited to 1000 and available while supplies last. The task 1 is complete deposit, claim up to 50 USDT airdrop per user. During the event, users who complete a net deposits of any currency totaling 100 USDT must be maintained for at least 24 hours will receive an RLS airdrop equivalent to 2 USDT. This reward is limited to the first 500 participants. If a user completes an RLS net deposit of 100 tokens with no withdrawals during the event, they will receive an USDT reward airdrop equivalent to 4 USDT, also limited to the first 500 participants. After the event, an additional ranking will be conducted based on the total net deposit amount of any currency during the event period. The top 100 users will share an additional 5000 USDT prize pool with a maximum of an RLS airdrop equivalent to 50 USDT per users. So the task 2 is the task 2 is first spot trade claim 5 USDT airdrop. During the event, users who make their first spot trade since registration selecting the RLS USDT spot trading pair are considered successfully participating when the first spot trading volume reaches 100 USDT. They will receive an RLS airdrop equivalent to 5 USDT. The number of rewards is limited to 1000 and available while supplies lasts. The task 3. First future trades claim 10 USDT airdrop. Spot trade you can get 5 USDT and at the futures trade you can get 10 USDT airdrop. During the event, users who make their first futures trade to any currency since registrations are considered successfully participating. When the first futures trading volume reaches the 1000 USDT, they will receive an RLS airdrop equivalent to 10 USDT. The number of rewards is limited to 1000 and available while supplies last. So guys, we will discuss about the task number 4 of RLS. So The fourth task is spot trading check-in. Claim up to 70 USDT reward per user. During the event, users who complete RLS USDT spot trading daily and achieve a single day trading volume of 500 USDT are considered successful check-ins and will receive an RLS airdrop equivalent to 7 USDT. Users who achieve a continuous spot trading check-ins of 10 days or more will receive an additional RLS airdrop rewards equivalent to 70 USDT. The number of rewards is limited to 500 and available while supplies last. Note: the daily check-in time starts at 00 UTC. Hope so everyone you can understand. Here is the task 5: futures trading check-ins. Claim up to 120 USDT reward per user. During the event, users who complete the futures trading of any cryptocurrency daily and achieve a single day trading volume exceeding 500 USDT are considered successful check-ins and will receive an RLS airdrop equivalent to 12 USDT. Users who achieve a continuous futures trading check-ins for 10 days or more will receive an additional airdrop reward equivalent to 120 USDT. The number of rewards is limited to 500 and available while supplies last. Note that the daily check-in time starts at 00 UTC. So here is the task number 6. Invite friends, earn up to 500 USDT mystery box reward. Unlimited invitations, real-time trading, earn up to 20% futures commission rebate when the invited person completes their first futures trade during the event and the futures trading volume is greater than or equals to 5000 USDT. They can win a mystery box reward of up to 500 USDT. The number of rewards is limited to 200 and available while supplies last. Here is the Gate Vault. Protect your assets starting with Gate Vault, offering a brand new MPC security protection system. Try multi-party security protection now. Here you can see the multi-party security protection. Gate Vault User Guide. GateVault is a multi-chain wallet built on multi-party commission MPC technology. MPC splits a complete private key into multiple key shards which are stored separately across different participants when signing transactions. The MPC protocol coordinates all shards through a distributed and secure mechanism to complete the signature without ever reconstructing the fully private key. How to open Gate Vault. Here you can see Gate Vault is now available for free to VIP 3 and above users, while users below VIP 3 can access it through a paid option coming soon. You can find the entry in Assets Overview in the app for the main accounts only. After activating, you can access it from Assets Overview or top right icon in the app. That is the Gate Vault icon you can see clearly. How to use Gate Vault. Transfers in or out. The Gate Vault supports two methods of deposit: transferring funds via Gate account, withdrawal transferring funds from on-chain addresses. Deposits are free of charge. A service fee is charged when withdrawing funds from the vault, 0.1% per transaction, capped at 100 USDT per transaction. Freezing and unfreezing. After initializing a withdrawal, your transaction will be under delayed withdrawal protection. During this period, you can freeze the withdrawal at any time in case of abnormal activity, providing an additional security buffer for your assets. So here is the After freezing, the withdrawal and protection timer will pause. Funds will not return to the vault. After unfreezing, the original withdrawal process and protection timer will resume, and the funds will be credited after the protection period ends. Vault backup. Gate Vault supports cloud backup or QR code backup. When switching devices, you can restore your vault using the cloud or QR backup. Please note that this password is independently set by you. Gate has no access to or ability to receive it. Please keep it safe. Save the QR code image on a different device. Scan it to restore the vault on another device. How to restore Gate Vault. When a Gate Vault is created, your key is split into three encrypted shards stored separately on your device. Gate and a third-party service provider. Gate Vault uses a 2 of 3 mechanism, meaning the vault can be stored with any two shards. Restored. Method 1 is the restore via backup when changing devices. When you backup your vault, your device shard is saved to the cloud or generated as a QR code. When switching devices, you can restore your vault using the cloud or QR backup. The restore from backup, you must enter the correct backup password for security reasons. Gate does not store your backup password if you forget it. We cannot help you recover your backup file or restore your vault using this method. Method 2 is restore via Gate and a third party when backup is unavailable. If your personal backup is unavailable, you can restore your vault using the Gate shard and the third party shard together. To do this, you must verify your identity with the third party provider and obtain a recovery code. While also completing identity verification with Gate, then enter the recovery code to complete the process. The recovery code verifies your ID with the provider and secure communication via encryption. Neither Gate nor the third party can access your vault independently. Only when you provide the recovery code do both parties participate in the recovery process together. To protect your assets, the recovery code has an expiration period and must be entered within its validity. Method 3 is restore independently via third party when Gate is unavailable. In extreme cases where Gate services are inaccessible, you can restore your vault using your device shard and the third party shard support. Export both shards and import them into an open source tool to reconstruct the private key. Then import the private key into a trusted wallet to recover your assets. Please note that once assets are recovered through a third-party provider, the vault security model is converted into a standard self-custody wallet. You will no longer be able to manage this wallet via Gate Vault. Here is the core advantages of Gate Vault. You can see and learn from it. These are the FAQs about the Gate Vault. So we will move towards our topic right now. Here. So note, participant must click the participate now button on the activity page to complete registration and must complete identity verification to receive rewards. Trading volume equals to the buy volume plus sell volume. Net deposit volume equals to the total deposit amount during the event. Total withdrawal amount during the event. Deposits are limited to on-chain deposits, P2P and fiat currency deposits. Internal transfers are not included. The total prize pool of this event is limited. Rewards will be distributed in the form of RLS and USDT tokens. All rewards will be issued to user accounts within 14 working days after the event ends. The newbie exclusive benefit and task 2 reward cannot be claimed repeatedly. If a user participates in other similar types of events on Gate simultaneously, they will only receive the rewards from one event. Invitations where the inviter and the invitee share the same IP address as the inviter's account are invalid. Any user attempting self-invitation through multi-accounts is not allowed. Once verified, all rewards will be cancelled. Any fraudulent actions including bulk account registration, malicious trading, self-trading and coordinated trading are strictly prohibited. Multi-accounts with the same identity information will be considered as the same account. Sub-accounts are not eligible to participate in the event. This event is not open to market makers, enterprises, institutions and affiliate accounts. In case of any discrepancies between the translated version and or the original English version, the English version shall prevail. Gate reserves the final interpretation rights of this event. Users in the UK and other restricted regions may not have access to some or all services, including participating in this event, games, or competitions. For details on restrictions, regions, please refer to the user's agreement. Here is the user agreement. You can see the risk warnings. Cryptocurrency trading is affected by many factors such as market fluctuations and policies. The market fluctuates greatly and it is difficult to predict. Please be aware of the risks and trade with caution. For more details, please refer to the futures guide. Here is the futures guide. We will discuss about it. The futures guide. No voice guide and now house in futures trading, perpetual futures, delivery futures, order types. You can see all the types are here. Okay. The Gate team December 2, 2025 gateway to crypto trade over 4,100 cryptocurrencies safely, quickly and easily on Gate. Take action now. Sign up and claim up to 10,000 USDT in welcome rewards. Invite friends and earn a 40% commission. Stay connected. Visit Gate's official website. Download the Gate app desktop. Follow us on X or Twitter to get more bonuses. Join our Telegram community to discuss trending topics. Engage with our global community for the latest insights, transparency and security. Check our 100% proofs and reserves. So guys, here is the Gate Launchpool task RLS trading competition. Claim up to 260 USDT airdrop per user. Now we will discuss it in this. Here you can see guys the red and green candle indication chart. The green candle indicates market is going upward and market is going bullish, while the red candle indicates market is going downward and market is going bearish. So if you want to see the values from green candle, you can see it from tails to head, and if you want to see the values from red candle, you can see it from heads to tail. Here is the green candle indication showing the bullishness of the market and candlestick number is 0.02359 USDT, while the opening value is 0.02342 USDT. The 24-hour high value is 0.02397 USDT and the 24-hour low value is 0.02330 USDT. The close value is 0.02356 USDT and the volume is 0.00023 USDT. Now we will discuss its trading data and the information. The information is here. RLS is a blockchain ecosystem designed to connect traditional finance and DeFi in a compliant, scalable and privacy-preserving way. Its purpose is to let banks and regulated institutions issue and settle digital assets securely while enabling DeFi builders and crypto users to access institutions-grade liquidity, stable infrastructures and trusted assets. Rails combines a high performance public EVM layer 1 with independently run private chains allowing institutions to meet regulatory obligations while still interacting with open markets with predictable fees, quantum secure privacy, and in the interoperable design. Rails aims to unlock global tokenization and create a unified environment where institutions and DeFi users can transact with confidence. The rankings of the RLS is number 668, while the market cap is 35.79 million USDT. The circulating supply is 1.50 billion RLS and the release date is 30th November 2025. All-time high price is 0.06 USDT and the all-time low price is 0.01 USDT. The maximum supply is 10 billion RLS and the fully diluted market cap is 238.60 million USDT. The total supply is 10 billion RLS and the market cap, which is fully diluted market cap, is 15%. The number of holding addresses are 39.38k Ethereum and the listed CEXs are 14. The core algorithm is ERC20 and the market sentiment is positive. Here is the contract address also. You can see it clearly. The more information you can get about it from official websites, Blockchain Explorer and the white paper. Social media apps include Twitter and Discord. Now we will discuss its trading data. Here is the trading data, the fund flow distribution chart for 1 day and the total in and outflow values. The total inflow is 1.36 million USDT while the total outflow is negative 1.40 million USDT. So here you can make a trade. It is the order book for this. The red values indicates that the traders want to sell RLS and here is the green value indicates the traders want to buy RLS. So here is the spot for buy and sell RLS. The price is 0.02345 USDT. And the amount for RLS you can add is here. The total amount should not be less than 1 USDT. And here if you want to make a trade, you firstly add the stop loss and make a profitable trade for you. Now here you can see we will discuss about the user agreements. Here is the user agreement for the participations. The user agreements includes general. Before using or accessing websites operated by the Gate including www.gate.com, associated applications interface API located at https www.gate.com, Gate API and any services made available through the websites, any associated mobile applications and APIs such as https gate.com, Zendex, collectively the services, any related software, forum, blog, social media page and other relevant platform operated or maintained by Gate. Collectively the sites. You must read this user agreement carefully and understand all the terms and conditions, especially the contents highlighted by capitalized terms, italic, bold, underline or colored. This agreement consists of the main body privacy policies available here and the privacy policy as well as any rules statements, instructions, conditions, limitations, disclaimers and obligations published or may be published in the future on the sites for the convenience of Wording in this agreement: the sites, gates, and/or any of the affiliates related body corporates are referred to as gate, we, over, us, or site. Please read this agreement carefully as the terms of this agreement govern your use of services and access to the sites by registering for an account, accessing, downloading, using, or clicking on I agree to accept any gate services. It is deemed that you have read, understood, irrevocably accepted and be legally bound by the all terms and conditions stipulated in this agreement alongside any other agreements, transactions, and operation rules, announcements, and other rules as amended from time to time. You may be required to accept, including but not limited to the privacy policy, and that you agree to be legally bound by any and all terms and conditions thereof. In addition, when using certain features of the services, you will be subject to specific additional terms and conditions applicable to those features, such as the relevant product agreement. We reserve the right to amend or modify this agreement, affiliated terms of services, activities, terms, trading policies, guidelines, or announcements from time to time in our sole discretion without notice to you. Any amendments or modifications will be deemed effective immediately upon posting on the sites. Your continued use of the sites and or the services provided by Gate shall be deemed as acceptance of such amendments or modifications. If you do not agree with any such amendments or modifications, you must discontinue using or accessing our services. The disclaimer include: we do not provide any material or information on our sites which shall constitute or to be construed as a recommendation, offer, invitation, endorsement, or solicitation to enter into any transaction or otherwise deal with digital assets or products. You further understand that we are not your broker, agent, intermediary and advisor concerning the nature, value, potential, or suitability of any particular digital assets, transactions, or investment strategy. We do not provide consulting, tax, legal, insurance, or investment advice of any kind, and therefore no information that are available on the sites should be construed as the advice of any kind. You alone are solely responsible to determine whether any investment strategy, product, or services is appropriate and suitable for you according to your financial circumstances, personal investment objectives, and risk tolerance. We are not responsible for the decisions you make in any transactions based on the information on the sites, including any losses you incur arising from those decisions. Here is the risk disclosure. Digital assets are primarily used by speculators and are used relatively less on retail and commercial market. Digital assets transactions are highly risky due to the fact that they are traded throughout the day without limits on the rise or fall in price, and market makers and global government policies may cause major fluctuations in the price. Digital assets are unlike traditional fiat currencies, goods, or commodities in the market and are subject to exceptional risk. Unlike other traditional fiat currencies, digital assets are decentralized and are not backed by a central bank, government, or other legal entities. Digital assets currently remain largely unregulated. As such, the value of digital assets may rise and fall depending upon the market confidence of investors, competing currencies, regulatory announcements or changes, technical problems, or any other factors. Due to the significant risk of trading digital assets as well as the impact of the technology and the international market, we cannot warrant or guarantee that particular type of digital assets will be available On our sites and services we reserve the right to stop offering services in relation to a particular type of digital assets on our sites. We will use our reasonable endeavors to notify you if we cease to support trading or provide services in regulation to particular digital assets. If this is the case, you will not be able to convert that type of digital assets into any other digital assets. However, you will be given the option to transfer the digital assets to another wallet address. Please be aware that we are not and will not be responsible for any costs incurred by you if you decide to transfer the digital assets to another wallet address. We are not responsible or liable for any digital assets once they are transferred from our sites to another site, device, platform, wallet, or users. Nor are we responsible or liable for any digital assets not traded on our sites that have been sent into our sites. We are and will not responsible for liable of any digital assets that have been sent to an incorrect or incomplete wallet address. Transactions in digital assets may be irreversible. Therefore, we strongly recommend that you do not send digital assets to any persons you do not personally know or completely trust. It is important for you to take precautions when transferring and storing your digital assets, whether in the account or through other sites, wallets, or devices. We take no responsibility for the misappropriation or theft of your digital assets. We strongly advise that you familiarize yourself with and implement a personal wallet service or other devices for storing your digital assets and implement other security measures. Always take a greater degree of care and precaution to secure your passwords when operating in a digital environment. Now here is the digital assets trading is highly risky and therefore not suitable for most people. You acknowledge and understand that investing in digital assets may result in partial or total loss of your investment, and therefore you are strongly recommended to decide the amount of your investment based on your loss bearing capacity. You are acknowledged and understand that digital assets may generate derivative risks. Therefore, if you have any doubt, you are strongly advised to seek assistance from a professional advisor to seek relevant professional advice. Furthermore, aside from the above mentioned risks, there may also be unpredictable risks. Therefore, you are advised to carefully consider and use rational judgment to assess your financial position and the above mentioned risks before making any decisions on transacting in digital assets. Any and all losses arising therefrom will be borne by you and yourself, and we shall not be held liable in any manner whatsoever and howsoever. You acknowledge, understand, and agree that. Here is your acknowledgement, guys. You can see and read it carefully. Eligibility process for these purposes and our rights and obligations, margin trading and lending and perpetual futures. Here is the non-fungible tokens, risk disclosure statement, privacy policy, service modification, suspension and termination. The ninth one is user rights and the 10 is user obligations. 11 limitation and liability of waiver, limitations and exemption of liability. And here is indemnity, governing law, dispute resolution, intellectual property, supplementary provisions, anti-money laundering and counter-terrorism financing, know your customers and anti-money laundering policies, renewable, permeable, and the 20 is surveyability, language and miscellaneous definitions and interpretations. That's all, guys. It is the user agreement. You have to see and learn from it carefully. Okay, now we will move further, and here you can see guys the RLS Launchpool. The Gate.io is going to launch its the Rails RLS trading competition, claim up to 260 USDT airdrops per user. So here is the join now button. So why are you waiting for? And join here quickly and be first to trade in the RLS, so that you can have more and more USDT rewards in your accounts. So guys, that's all for today, and thanks for your joinings. Now it's time to say goodbye to everyone. So bye bye dear, and stay connected with me. Thanks for your joinings.